Make sure you tell everyone about the Kids Club for school field trips or even birthday packages starting at 5,999 baht. Parking is available and we have a cafe with real coffee and snacks. The Kids Club. Check out thekidsclubphuket.com.
This very important MICE meeting today, talking about the MICE industry right around Phuket. And I have with me, it's a very, very long title, so I am going to read it, Mark Simmons, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Asia Pacific for the Outrigger Hotels and Resorts. Whew. And you're involved in looking after the business for the 3 outriggers here in the region. Which are those?
We have the next door, we have the Outrigger Laguna Beach Resort, and then down the road we have the Outrigger Laguna Villas, and then Outrigger PP Island off the coast.
Now, I wouldn't have thought that PP Island would have been a big place for MICE meetings, or is it?
It's not really for meetings, but what we use it for is for pre and post team building activities and events. So it's sort of a day trip as part of a big MICE event.
Let's have a talk about the MICE business here in Phuket at the moment, or the whole of Thailand. What's been the ramifications of what's been happening up in Bangkok?
Well, we all know there have been situations happening in Bangkok in the last 5 months. We have had 3 pieces of business that have decided to postpone in the first 5 months of this year. Having said that, they will look to come back in the second half of the year once they believe things are clearer.
So they're looking
direct effect from Phuket. It's a direct effect from what has been in the media and the perception.
As far as the Outrigger hotels are concerned, have you noticed a shift of business from Bangkok to, say, Chiang Mai and Phuket?
Not really. Our long-haul business, per se, has held up pretty well. We've had a little bit of a decline from the Asia markets, but generally we're fairly much to budget, slightly down.
And how important is the MICE business to the Outrigger resorts?
If you look at us in total, today it's worth about 10% of our total business. In the next 12 to 18 months, it'll be worth 20%.
And what about the future? Like growth? Are you seeing big growth in Thailand once things settle down?
This Phuket, and in particular this Laguna area, has a very good long-term future in the MICE segment. It's quality, it's world-class quality in terms of accommodation, facilities, activities. It's proximate to the airport. The airlift into Phuket is greatly advanced and will keep advancing. Particularly in Asia Pacific, Australia, this is a prime future spot.
What can I say? Talk it up.
We are so bullish, that's why we've made investments here. We've located our Asia Pacific headquarters here in Phuket. I think we're the only international management and owning company that's done that. So we are long-term players here.
That's fantastic to hear. Mark, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much for your time.
Now, Bill Barnett, the man everybody knows here in Phuket from C9 Hotel Works. Bill, thanks for talking to us.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
MICE is a pretty important part of the tourism sector or the larger business sector in Phuket. How do you see its growth?
I think MICE is a big indicator, especially on room rates. You know, MICE certainly contributes to adding new room rates. Here at the Angsana today, you can see the BMW cars out front. BMW is having a big function here. Again, they're paying premium room rates. So it's a great contributor to a push for quality versus just quantity.
How is the future of MICE in Phuket? Is it all based on the 5-star hotels, or is there room at the other end of the market?
There's a broad base, certainly. You know, in terms of the convention center down in Patong, which is being developed and going to be managed by Impact, certainly. We're going to see more facilities. So it's a broader market, but it's a big generator for premium business into the island. I think that's very important.
What do you see as the one thing that Phuket really needs to increase its potential for MICE business?
I think certainly, you know, without doubt, the convention center, a large convention exhibition center that's sorely needed.
And the wider perspective of Thailand and the region, how is the MICE business going?
I think we've seen, certainly in terms of the business here, we've seen not a large fallout from the crisis in Bangkok. So when we talk to the MICE organizers, there's groups who are talking about perhaps canceling. There's also new business inquiries at the same time. We're not seeing the ripple effect in the resort markets yet that Bangkok's seeing, so it's quite healthy.
And your expertise property, is the market going up or down?
I think this year will still be a strong year. I think the expectations with what's happening in Bangkok is that you can claw back the business very quickly.
Bill Barnett from C9HotelWorks.com. Bill, thanks very much.
Okay, thanks so much. Huh?
Get started. Get this started.